Over to you, Carden.
Right, then we have another table to study here. Let's have a look. Public sector budget framework in billion rands. Take note. So any amount you see here, BN in front. Okay, make sure you don't forget that. In some cases, it's M for million, but this it's BN. Okay, then we have a percentage there. Let's see what's going on. Revised medium term estimates 13, 14, 15. Remember, we defined it as a 3-year rolling budget. So it's sort of focusing for the next 3 years what's going to happen. All right, so then this is the revised one. So we have here revenue percentage of GDP, 27% of GDP, and then expenditure 32% of GDP, and then surplus or deficit percentage of GDP 4%. All right, so if we look at the money, the revenue minus the expenditure, then it's a negative here, negative. So this 4% here, it's 4% of the the percentage to GDP, it's negative 4%. It's negative 148 divided by this times 100. That will give you negative 4%. And let's have a look at what's going to happen here. What does the abbreviation medium term expenditure framework? Right, what is the international benchmark for budget deficit as a percentage of GDP? That will be 3%. Then calculate the budget deficit, okay, for A. Okay, so that will be this one. So it's the same way they did this. So calculate the budget deficit of as a percentage of the GDP. So if you calculate the difference between these two, it will be, it's impossible. It can't be it can be negative 12. It will be negative 120. I think it's a mistake here. Okay, I'll need a calculator, but I'm just looking at these two. They are not different by 12, but 120 would make sense. All right, so you have to use negative 120. All right, then times 100. I think if you do that, what will you get? 3%. Okay, I think I was supposed to calculate this before just to see, but use negative 120. I'm sure you get 3.0 something percent. Right, in your opinion, what can the government do to reduce this budget deficit? By budget deficit, we mean government has less money than they need. Just like in this case, government needs they need 1.2 trillion. Remember, we add billion in front of this figure. So government needs 1.2 billion rands, but government only has 1.1 billion rand, 1.1 trillion rands. So for that, government has a deficit of 120 billion rands. So this 120 billion rands will have to be borrowed. And so it has to be, okay, that thing I was telling you, let me just write it for this. But I didn't calculate. Just try this one. If you say 120 divided by 3997 times 100, see what you get. But I think you'll get 3.0 something, somewhere there, I don't know. So just try to do it. You will see why it says 3% here. Right, the next point, government can reduce public sector expenditure, e.g. stricter financial procedures, control or appointments of competent employees or training of employees. Government can increase its revenue, e.g. increasing taxes, improve on efficiency, and then more productive labor force. and labor force is mostly productive when labor force is skilled. So these two, they blend into each other.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Also hit the notification bell for you to get notified every time we post new content to our channel. We are also giving away the distinction-bound student t-shirts to people who buy more than 10 books. At the moment we have the following textbooks: Economics Grade 10, 11 and 12 plus Business Studies Grades 11 and 12. We are looking forward to adding more books to our catalog. Remember, our books come in 2 versions, complete and no answers versions. Complete versions have answers and no answers versions do not. Thank you so much for your support. See you in the next video. God bless.